been several things that have been stated. I'll defer to the chair whether or not the committee would like to call anybody from Secretary of State, State Board of Elections, or Association of Counties.
Representative Meeks.
Senator Tammer, I'd be interested in hearing from the Secretary of State. There's an allegation made that the machines potentially have modems in them, and we've been assured that modems are not in any of the machines, and if there's no modems, there's no hacking or anything else that's going to take place. So I'd just be curious if the Secretary of State can come and verify that that is factual and that they have verified that there truly are no modems in any of these machines.
Director, if you would just state your name to the committee.
Leslie Bellamy, I'm the Director of Elections for the Arkansas Secretary of State. Representative Meeks, there were questions that the Secretary Thurston had when he came on board, and that's one of the things he did was he had the vendor come and open the machines up to show him that there was no modem. He actually had several staff members there. Our deputy secretaries were there. Our chief secretary of state was there. Almost every director was present at that meeting as well.
Need a follow-up? Good. Representative Bentley, you're recognized for a question.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you all for being here today. And this is just to verify. Thank you for coming to the table. So if one of our counties or our voting precinct wanted to verify the votes in their tabulator or the ones that had been tabulated, could they hand count those paper ballots that were printed out that we currently have to verify the votes that were tabulated, you know, the printout that we get with the end? Are you understanding my question?
Yes, ma'am.
So we could actually verify those that we have now if a county chose to.
Yes, Representative Bentley, there's some county clerks here today, and they have all the freedom to hand count at any time. They could hand count the paper ballot express cards, or they could hand count if they chose to go to the digital scan ballots. They could hand count that at any time. There's nothing in the statute that disallows that. In fact, there is a statute already on the books in Arkansas that encourages them to count that back, their paper list back to their electronic tabulations. The ballots are maintained in the county's possession. The tabulation results are maintained in the county's possession, and the county tabulators are maintained there and are never connected to the internet.
Thank you, Chairman.
Representative Beck, you're recognized for a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, so you're saying that right now, that if I wanted to go, maybe the stuff's already been destroyed or whatever, but right now, if I wanted to go back and look what a machine tabulated, and I would have those ballots that it tabulated them off of, so I could do a blind count between the two to see if they both were the same right now.
Well, right now they've actually been certified, so the records would have to be unsealed by a court order at this time, since it's already been certified. But yes, counties could do that after every election. Even back when we were on paper ballots, we were on OptiScan ballots when I started in 1995, and those were counted by machine. And we've done recounts on those, as well as State Board has done multiple recounts to audit, and then counties have done recounts that have come out to match what the express vote and the absentee counted on the DS200 has come out to be.
Thank you.
Any further questions from committee members? Representative Gasway, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And so I guess that really is my question, is what are the quality control measures that you guys use maybe after the fact? If it requires a court order after an election because those votes are, after it's been certified, what exactly has been done in terms of quality assurance to ensure that the votes are matching what's been tabulated?
The local county board of election commissioners are in charge of what's turned into the Secretary of State's office. So they match what has been tabulated locally to what's uploaded to our election night reporting. And then if they have any changes in that time since the first night is preliminary results, they check back to that. And like I said, it's under local control right now. If they want to recount or hand count or hand count all the ballots that were counted electronically, they can do so. They keep all those ballots for the 15 days that the election's still open.
Follow up.
But how often is that kind of, again, quality control occurring after the fact? Because surely there's some type of assessment to ensure that there is, that these things are matching.
The logic and accuracy test is done beforehand, so every county is entitled to do, or not entitled, but they're required to do that. So they test the elections beforehand. State board does an assessment, which actually Senator Hammer and some of the others have, helped the state board to increase those audits. And then recounts are done periodically, just at request. So those have always been matching what has been hand counted after the fact, if a candidate asks for that. And I have great confidence in our counties and how they perform and how they want to perform. And I think that everyone sitting here today was duly elected because I think Arkansas has good, fair elections. And I think that if a county chooses to go back and hand count that stuff, then I think it's a good thing. It's their own internal audit. We don't discourage that at all.
Mr. Chairman, may I add on to that? May I add on?
Yes, sure.
I have a copy. It's a resolution expressing support for the Saline County Election Commission to exercise their full range of authority regarding election integrity. One of the things it says is Saline County Quorum Court is extremely proud of the Saline County as a stellar reputation of election integrity and wants to ensure that it remains true. It goes on, it says that the Saline County Election Commission is authorized pursuant to Arkansas Code to conduct a recount on its own motion of the returns of any or all precincts without a request from candidate. And Saline County Quorum Court pledges its full support, including financial, if necessary, for the Saline County Election Commission conducting recounts as contemplated to assure public confidence in Saline County elections. This was issued by our Saline County Quorum Court, emphasizing and encouraging that if there's a question, that the State Board of Elections Saline County would be able to go back and recount if there was a question. I would also add that as of recently, and Daniel is here if anybody wants to get his testimony to attest to this, that they are currently conducting audits now, and of the 14,341 votes that they went in to recount in multiple counties, they are at this time 100% accurate, having matched up against the tabulators. So as far as evidence of the security, I think it's there in that we have 100% vote for vote as what was recorded.
Representative Gonzalez, you're recognized for a question.
I wanted to ask a question